Coming out with it, it's Blackwell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Florida State's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most... He's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make...
There he goes! And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To throw, it's Castellanos. Got a man, it's Robinson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lost to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Not many hiccups. Where to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Seminoles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Robinson. They are on the move as they pick up their 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. New set of downs after the completion. The give is to Williams. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The sure hands, it's Robinson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
So Alabama's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question is the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Doak. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. the pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Simpson. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Floats it out in space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy at running back who can make plays, taking handoffs, and also catching the ball. They're trying to get him involved there on the swing pass, but the defense able to make the stop.
On 3rd down, going up top. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown tie. These 2 guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense.
This offense is really struggling, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. To the air, it's Simpson. They'll run the screen. And the ball slipped out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job on the defense, forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Will get started from the 37-yard line. He'll do it himself. Runs through the tackle.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
To attack me.
Wide open spaces. And the ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Noles have taken it inside the 20. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Seminoles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. And he will score! Touchdown, Florida State!
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the air on second and short. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Alabama will get the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
On the move, he fires. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Extending the play. Keeps it and gets past the chains. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, no! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Alabama.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. That pass, he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
So after that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They're already in field goal range, but Jesse, they want to be aggressive, but they can't take a negative play.
Well, the play caller's got to look up and down the sheet here to...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Back open in the middle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And the Noles will boot away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Little touch pass to the receiver. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Find some fresh air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the fourth down, and it's decision time for this offense.
Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He shanked it. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives. Turning on the Jets. He's loose. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Caught over the middle, it's Robinson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's White. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. That's caught. It's Pittman. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. And the Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. Creates a little space. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. From the gun, the running back has it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught in the backfield, it's White. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He'll keep it himself. Tough slanting in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're dealing with a second and long. Sends it back in motion. Off play action. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And imagine the defense in this scenario, right? You're up by 1 possession. You need to get to the quarterback. You've got to affect him. You're going to blitz. You're going to try to win one-on-one up front. They did it that time, hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Seminoles.
In this kind of game where it's only 1 possession, 1 play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. He's still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Syracuse had an impressive showing at home, and I know the fans inside the dome are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Spits it out to the back. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.